First off, I want to give all praises and glory to the Most High Yahweh in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS who taught me this truth. Salutations to all the brothers out there that's teaching this word in truth and sincerity and peace, blessings and healings onto the elect. And today I got a couple of articles I want to get into. The first one is Weponazation of Food, Starvation to Manufacture Compliance. The elites are doing their best to cut the food supply chains in order to weaponize food. At the end of the day, if they succeed, you will be trading your freedom for a small morsel of food. And you know that's crazy. You will be trading your freedom for a small morsel of food. Now, who did that? You know, Esau did that. So Esau gonna make people do exactly what he did. You know what I'm saying? Sell his birthright for a morsel of meat. And let's get it. This is Genesis 25, verse 29. And Jacob sought pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, Sell me this birthright, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, Behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, Swear to me this day, and swear unto him. And he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. Yeah. And now Esau's going to try to do the same thing to the people. You know, he's going to cause a starvation out here. It's really how Bashem Yashai, but Esau's going to do all these things to try to get his birthright back. You're not getting your birthright back, bro. You know what I'm saying? The LA Times reported that coronavirus outbreaks at 60 food processing plants will be the cause of the supply chains breaking and the inability to get food to store shelves. Prepare for the food shortage, as it looks like they will attempt to use hunger and food as a weapon in this game for your mind. And it's just crazy, bro, that Esau's doing this. He gonna make people he gonna start people out and make them take the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. You know, that's why most people's gonna get it, because of hunger. You know what I'm saying? Just like their forefather did. He was hungry and Jacob finessed his ass. Said, give me a birthright. You know? Esau gonna make y'all peasants do that, and y'all 2/3. It's a grim reality that's playing out across the country as COVID-19 spreads beyond the meat processing plants that have captured the national spotlight. At least 60 food processing facilities outside the meat packing industry have seen outbreaks. More than 1,000 workers diagnosed with the virus, according to a new study from Environmental Working Group. This is a horrible reality of participation in centralization and not being able to be self-reliant. The New World Order doesn't care if you starve. It only cares if you bow down and consent to a life of enslavement. And they are weaponizing the food system and using COVID-19 as an excuse. And, you know, people can see this shit from a mile away. You know, they want to starve you out and do all this to you, so when they roll out the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, you'll jump to it, you'll run to it. You know, order out of chaos, order out of chaos, order out of KO. You know what I'm saying? That's the strategy they've been using for a long, long time. Yeah. They bring the chaos and then they bring the order, which is the RFID chip. The food shortages will come, and like the coronavirus pandemic, this has been manufactured by the elitists who want to control us. Is this what it's going to take to get the rest of the people to realize that they've been controlled and enslaved by the very government who said they just want to keep them safe? Yeah, and we all know that's a lie. They don't want to keep you safe. What's that scripture? This is Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So, his words are softer than butter, right? But they draw swords. They want you to bow down to him and do all type of shit. And also, never trust thy enemy. This is Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. And we know these elitists are our enemies. Especially Jake, the 12 tribes, you 2/3. These are your enemies, these Edomites. But all the people in the know, the elect and the 1/3 already know that. But this is Ecclesiasticus 12:16. An enemy speaketh swiftly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. Yeah, and this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna say they helping you. You know what I'm saying? When they shut all this down, talking about, oh, we got food over here. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta take the RFID chip to get it and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. Because they really don't want to help us. These people hate us with a perpetual hatred. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. He will do whatever he has to do for you to get that RFID chip. He gonna bring out these celebrities, these sellouts. He gonna bring out this and that. He gonna do this and that. Everything to warp your mind, and whatever he got to do to warp your mind and for you to think that's a good thing, he'll do it. He'll make commercials with little kids on it. He'll do whatever he got to do. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, man. Esau, Edom. He will do whatever he got to do to get the job done. He'll spill blood. He'll rape. He'll rob. He'll murder. No matter what, he'll do it. He's done it throughout history. Safety has always been the rallying cry of tyrants, and that is no different now. And that's crazy, we just read that. People all over the world are waking up to what the power hungry elitists and politicians have done to us for decades, but many are still sleeping. Will it take those orchestrated food shortages to wake them up, or will they continue down the path of slavery with no hope? And most of these people, they're not going to wake up, because Yahweh Shemashah has blinded them, and I'm going to get that. This is, let me go to the blue letter. This is John 12:40. He had blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they should not see with their eyes nor understand with their heart and be converted, and I should heal them. Because, if Yahweh Shemashah didn't wake you up to this truth, if you don't turn back to Yahweh Shemashah, you repent. You know what I'm saying? You're sorrowful for what you've done. You know what I'm saying? You become a new creature. You renewed your mind. And you walk in the ways of old, like our forefathers. Yahweh Shemashah told us we're Israelites. You know what I'm saying? He's woken us up all over the earth. You know what I'm saying? This is the real truth. You truthers out there, y'all don't know the truth. Y'all just know a little grain. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We all got our lot. But the only way that our people, the 12 tribes of Israel, is going to get saved from this devil is when Yahushua returns, the second coming. Point blank, period. That's why we got to turn back to Yahweh Shemashah. I don't know what you truthers are going to do. You don't have nowhere to turn. You're not going to fight this man. He's going to destroy you. So, what, you just going to hide and shit? Because I still haven't heard a plan of a course for y'all people. We're going to turn back to the Lord. What are y'all going to do? So, This is Romans 11:7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So, like I said, the 2/3, Yahweh Shemashah don't want the 2/3. He only wants the 1/3 and the 144. You know what I'm saying? So, Yahweh Shemashah even is going to let this devil, the so-called white man, even kill some of his people, you know, for being disobedient. You know what I'm saying? And that's the power we're dealing with. I'm going to keep reading this. Take the time to learn self-reliance right now and store some food. You know, and you know, if you believe on Yahweh Shemashah 100%, you don't need to do nothing. You know, you just rely on Yahweh Shemashah. We don't got to store no food. You know, you can do it, but who knows when all hell gonna break loose? You know, because we're at the beginning of sorrows right now, so you never know. It might all hell might break loose while you're at work and you can't even get home. This is Psalms 33 and 16. There was no king saved by a multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. A horse is a vain thing for safety, neither shall he deliver any by his great strength. And now this is talking about, you know, like you doomsday preppers. You know, your car ain't gonna save you, or your great strength. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope is his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. So Yahweh Shemashah is the one that's going to save you. Our soul waiteth for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. And what is his name? Yahweh. He is Bahasham, in the name of Yahweh Shai. He delivers, who people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. That's Yahweh Shai's Hebrew name, his real name. Let thy mercy, O Lord, be upon us according as we hope in thee. So we have hope in Yahweh Shemashah that he's not going to forsake us. You know, and some people might think that's crazy, but it is what it is. Then I'll get some other scriptures. Let's see, Hosea 1:7. But I will have mercy upon the house of Jacob, and will save them by the Lord their God, and will not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, by horses, nor by horsemen. Yeah, so Yahweh Shemashah ain't gonna save us with the bow, the sword, battle, horses, nor horsemen. You know, Yahweh Shemashah don't need all those things to save us. You know what I'm saying? This is Isaiah 12:2. Behold, Yahweh is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. For the Lord Yahweh is my strength and my song. He also is become my salvation. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we rely on. This is Jeremiah 23:6. In the days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name whereby he shall be called, the Lord our righteousness. You know what I'm saying? This is Isaiah 65:13. Therefore thus say the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Now this is talking about the end days, man. You know, Yahweh Shemashah's servants are going to be eating, drinking. They're not going to be worrying about these elites bringing in this new world order. You know, Yahweh Shemashah's men are going to be straight. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. You know, because we're going to be happy when all this shit go down. Most people ain't. They're not going to know who to turn to. You know, but we're going to turn to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, point blank, period. Because we have nobody else to turn to. You know, especially like our people. They did the civil rights. They did this, they did that. You know, and now they're protesting again. For what? They don't have a goal. They don't have a plan. You know, but we got a plan. We're going back to the Lord, point blank, period. So, you know, and those people, they don't have nobody to turn to either, because Yahweh Shem Yahshai rejected them. You know, I'm gonna read all this. This is Jeremiah 42. I'm gonna read 8 to 17. Then called Jonah the son of Ahrayah, and all the captains of the forces which were with him, and all the people from the least even to the greatest, and said unto them, Thus say Yahweh, the power of Israel, unto whom ye sent me to present your supplication before him. If ye will still abide in this land, then I will build you, and not pull you down, and I will plant you and not pluck you up, for I repent me of the evil that I have done unto you. Be not afraid of the king of Babylon, of whom ye are afraid. Be not afraid of him, saith the Lord, for I am with thee. For I am with you to save you and to deliver you from this hand. So Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to deliver us from the Babylonians, which are these Americans. You know, point blank, period. And I will show mercies unto you, that he may have mercy upon you and cause you to return to your own land. So this is what Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to do for us once, you know, World War III takes place and Yahweh Shai returns. He's going to set us back in our own land. But if you say, we will not dwell in this land, neither obey the voice of Yahweh, your power. And this is what some of our people have done. They turned their back from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Saying no. And some of our people said no. They're not going to turn back to the Lord. They want to do pure wickedness in this kingdom. They want to eat pork, shrimp, lobster. They want to be hoes and all type of other shit. So, you know, that's on you. But we will go into the land of Egypt, where we shall see no war, nor hear the sound of a trumpet, nor have hunger of bread. And there will we dwell. And now therefore hear the word of the Lord, ye remnant of Judah. Thus say the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel. If you wholly set your faces to enter into Egypt, and go to sojourn there, then it will come to pass that the sword which ye feared shall overtake you there in the land of Egypt, and the famine whereof you were afraid shall follow close after you there into Egypt, and there you shall die. Now this is what's going to happen to the 2/3, point blank, period. Some of them already died from pestilences and shit. You know, over there in New York and other places catching the coronavirus. So it shall be with all men that set their faces to go into Egypt to sojourn there. They shall die by the sword, by the famine, by the pestilence, and none of them shall remain or escape from the evil that I will bring upon them. Yeah, so, you know, those who didn't turn back to the Lord, that's what's going to happen to them in this time, today. This is Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. You know, people think when your house shall return, he coming back to give you a hug, you know, to give you to tell you that you did great, coming down here to set the world and bring peace, which he is going to do. But, you know, for you other people, he coming to destroy. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into a house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Boom, bang. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was gonna get more stuff, but I think I hit the point. Yeah, I think I hit the point. So, double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS who taught me the truth and call Halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rahach Quadash.